It's a secret society. All they ask is trust. What's going on, people? Thank you for joining me on Magnetic Intuition. You know I got a topic for you as usual, right? So let's get into it. I hope you're staying blessed. I hope you're staying prayed up. Enjoy life. Don't take things too serious. But at the same time, it's better to be ahead of the game than to be lost in the game. So, definitely want to talk about a Freemason I met in Ethiopia. He's American, by the way. And I talked about him in my first video. And he was one of the people surveillancing me, hacking my phones and my laptops and etc. Right? So there's one thing I wanted to highlight about something he said to me actually that really changed everything, right? And I wanted to get into that. So he knew exactly who I was, right? Like the cults, they know exactly who I am. Otherwise, they wouldn't be harassing me and attacking me and etc. Right? So before I knew about anything, before I knew about anybody or anyone surveillancing me and etc., doing witchcraft or whatever, I traveled like the world like crazy, and I had no idea. Like I said, I had no idea people were following me. He was one of them, and he knew I was an Earth Angel. He knew I was a chosen one. He knew what I was there for. I just didn't know at the time, So anyway, he asked me a question that was mind-boggling, but it made me think, like, what is this guy talking about? So the question was, he made a statement. He said, we should teach, this is in Ethiopia. He said, we should teach the Ethiopians their history. Now, for someone that's never lived in Ethiopia, for someone that doesn't even speak the language, he spoke the language. He claims he lived in Ethiopia for 2 years, right? That's cool, right? But to come to me, someone that doesn't speak the language, and telling me, making a statement saying, hey, a suggestion saying, hey, we should teach the Ethiopians their history. What does that really mean? Does that mean that you're going to help me teach them how to worship the devil, to worship Satan, to worship Lucifer? Like, what was the whole point of that? You understand what I'm saying? So I think that was his point. Basically, like, let's teach them the way that the cults live, the way that the secret societies live. So this man was planted in Ethiopia to disturb and poison the minds of people. And one of the Earth Angels wanted me to go out there and help him with that. Ain't that something? But at the end of the day, even for me, like, I think before anything, right? Even if you play with trickery words, eventually I'm going to find out what's going on. And I'm going to know something ain't right. So it was just very trivial to me that you would ask me to help teach Ethiopians their history when I've never lived in Ethiopia. Even if I watched YouTube videos on it, how am I going to teach them? So basically, the translation of this whole thing is, he was trying to use, his cult was trying to use my words, the strength of my words from the Most High, my connection to the Most High, in order to spread their agenda. That's really just what it is at the end of the day. Because that's my gift, right? My gift is that I'm powerful spiritually, and My job is to basically bring peace, love, and harmony, but to also push the Most High's message. You understand? So just be careful when people ask you to do things, especially if you're a powerful person. They ask you to do things and you're just lost. You're like, what is this person, this woman, this man talking about? You know? Take your time before you say yes to anything. Because you never know what someone's really asking you. In translation again, if I basically told him, like, hey, I don't know these people's, like, you know, history like that to even be in their culture like that to even try to teach them. But the translation is pretty much like, yo, join my code, we're gonna teach you exactly what to say. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna teach you the language, we're gonna teach you exactly what to say, and you're gonna be good. You understand? So when you have influence, you have to know how to use it. You can't just be out here, you know, just saying yes to everyone because you want to be the good guy, or you want to be a good woman, or you want to impress people. There's a trap. There's always going to be a trap somewhere. So I just wanted to share that story with y'all to stay, you know, just stay vigilant, stay focused. Listen more than you speak, and you'll find your answer. And never rush. Sit back and think about what's going on. And a person that's telling you things that are mind-boggling to you, like, try to figure out their character, know who they are before you say yes to anything. Anyway, God bless. I hope everybody's prayed up. I'm Magnetic Intuition. I'm out of here. Peace.